Welcome back to the 2017 general election debate. If you are just joining us for part 2, here is a quick recap of what you missed. Independent show creator Jacob Webb and serial steamer Caillou are going head-to-head for the keys to 10 Downing Street. Jacob has laid out serious plans to reform the UK budget, boost funding for the NHS, and revitalize our high streets, while juggling production on his upcoming season of his show, grounded series Reimagined. Meanwhile, Caillou has vehemently denied using his campaign to escape his parents, threatened to scream until the House of Commons speakers pop, and proposed paying off the national debt with giant plush toys from the arcade claw machines. So, candidates, the rules remain the same: no interruptions, and absolutely no tantrums. Let us move straight into the next question. Caillou, your opponent accuses you of using your campaign as just another one of your classic schemes to escape your parents' rules. Are you just trying to run away from home?
I am not running away. I am moving into 10 Downing Street. It is completely legal. My parents can't tell me what to do if I'm the Prime Minister. It is a very smart, very adult plan.
I completely disagree. The office of Prime Minister is not a legal loophole to escape your bedtime. Using government authority to avoid getting your iPad confiscated by Boris and Doris is a gross abuse of power.
This next question goes to Jacob. Healthcare remains a massive debate across the nation. What is your definitive plan to support the NHS and cut down hospital waiting times?
We must cut bureaucratic red tape within NHS management and direct funding directly to frontline doctors and nurses. By modernizing our digital booking systems and investing in local GP surgeries, we can drive down waiting times without sacrificing the core principles of free healthcare at the point of use.
I agree. Going to the doctor is scary, especially when they give you jabs. If Jacob makes the medicine taste like bubblegum and gives everyone 3 lollies at the hospital, I think that's a good idea.
Quieten down, please. Anyways, Caillou, if Parliament votes down one of your proposed bills, will you accept the democratic check on your power, or will you throw a tantrum and cause chaos?
The MPs are being mean to me. If they try to cancel my bills, I will scream so loud that the speakers in the House of Commons will pop. And if I want to break the benches, I can, because I'm the Prime Minister.
I fiercely disagree with this temper tantrum. Parliamentary sovereignty is the bedrock of our democracy. If Caillou cannot handle a political disagreement without threatening property damage and screaming fits, he is psychologically unfit for office.
Well, the next question goes to Jacob. With technology advancing rapidly, how will your administration address the automation of working-class jobs across the UK?
Automation is inevitable, but we can manage the transition. My infrastructure plan will invest heavily in technical retraining programs and apprenticeships, turning factory workers into the technicians who maintain the technology. We will use federal grants to modernize our digital infrastructure and bring high-speed broadband to every rural town.
I disagree. Robots are scary. What if the robots become the parents and start grounding all of us for 500 years? We should ban all technology except for the penny arcades at the seaside. Shut up! Technology sucks anyway.
Caillou, stop, behave, or else we are escorting you out of here. Anyways, we once tried to fund a trip to the local entertainment center using your parents' credit cards and fake prize tokens. How do you intend to manage the national debt with that kind of financial history?
The national debt is easy to fix. We just need the Bank of England to print more money, but print it on the shiny paper they use for jackpot tickets. If Britain owes money to other countries, we can just give them giant plush toys from the arcade claw machines. They will love it.
I completely disagree. Hyperinflation would collapse the pound within 20 minutes of a Caillou premiership. You cannot pay off international sovereign debt with teddy bears and counterfeit arcade tickets. This highlights a critical lack of basic economic understanding.
This question goes to Jacob. If an urgent national crisis strikes in the middle of the night, requiring immediate Cobra emergency meetings, how can voters be sure you won't be distracted by animation production deadlines?
Because the safety of the British public is paramount. A rendering queue can wait. A national security threat cannot. I have spent years training myself to handle extreme stress and sudden problems under tight deadlines. When the crisis call comes in, the animation software gets shut down instantly.
I disagree. What if the midnight crisis is just my parents waking up and finding out I snuck out to buy sweets? Jacob would probably side with them and help them write a script about it. You can't trust him.
You can. Can.
Okay, chill out you two. Anyways, Caillou. If you win the election but your parents ground you for 900 billion years on your first day in office, who will actually be running the country?
They can't ground me for 900 billion years. That's too long. If they try to do that, I will hire a big robot to ground my parents instead. My deputy prime minister, who is a giant arcade mascot, will run the country while I sneak out of my bedroom window.
I disagree with the legality of an arcade mascot holding the office of Deputy Prime Minister. This answer proves my point. A vote for Caillou is a vote for absolute administrative chaos and an inevitable constitutional crisis engineered entirely by his parents.
Okay, Jacob, inner question. If a parliamentary ruling states you cannot hold public office while actively producing grounded series Reimagined, which path do you choose?
My duty to serve this country and protect its citizens always comes first. However, we can legally structure the production as a blind trust run entirely by my team. The show will go on, and the nation will move forward. Thank you.
I disagree with the blind trust. If Jacob isn't watching the animators, they might accidentally give me hair. This whole debate was rigged.
And that concludes our time tonight. Thank you to both of our candidates. If you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another episode with Sexy Mia. Or viewers watching across the nation, BBC News will continue coverage with regional analysis and late-night commentary. But before we sign off completely, make sure to head over to Jacob the Plotagonist YouTube channel to check out his latest post. We want to know your thoughts on who should win this general election, so cast your official vote using the tags, who do you vote for? #Team Jacob or #Team Caillou? Get voting, and we will see you in the next video. Goodbye.